my audience. Hello, my name is Martha Burns, and today I would like to talk to you about the problems of drinking and driving and why it is a concern for all of us. As a parent of 2 young children, this is something that weighs on my mind every time we step into a vehicle. The worry and concern of who we share the road with and the safety of my family and yours. According to the National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence, an estimated 37% or 1/3 of fatal car crashes involve an intoxicated driver. It also states that nearly 13,000 people are killed each year in alcohol-related accidents and hundreds of thousands more are injured. To break that down for you, every day 36 people die and approximately 700 are injured in motor vehicle crashes that involve an alcohol-impaired driver. Not only does that cause tremendous heartache and suffering to injured parties and their families, but you may wind up causing an accident that you'll regret for the rest of your life. Other drivers aren't necessarily the only casualties. You also put your own life at risk as well as anyone else who rides with you. Do you really want to risk playing with people's lives? The Department of Motor Vehicles states that in the state of Alabama, driving while intoxicated and driving under the influence are the same offense, which is a DUI or DWI. Also, according to the Alabama law, you must consent to breath, urine, or blood tests to determine your alcohol and drug levels. If you refuse these tests, your license will be suspended. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, alcohol-impaired motor vehicle crashes cost more than an estimated $37 billion annually. Alabama Department of Public Safety, in accordance with state law, described drinking and driving to be dangerous and costly for everyone. Some penalties include, for the driver, a first conviction is a fine from $500 to $2,000 and or a year in jail, as well as mandatory DUI school attendance. It also causes you to lose your license for 30 days. A second conviction bears greater fines from $1,000 to $5,000 or a year in jail plus a mandatory 48 hours in jail or 20 hours community service. This will cause you to have your license revoked for 1 whole year. And also, you will be subject to a fine of $100 for the impaired driver's trust fund. The penalties are increased further with each conviction. Drinking and driving creates a permanent mark on your record. It can affect your ability to get a job, qualify for housing, or gain access to other important services in the future. Do you really want to have to answer yes when asked if you have a criminal record? Also, consider the example that you're setting. If you have young children, younger siblings, or anyone who looks up to you, consider the embarrassment that you would face if you were arrested from drunk driving. This is not a reputation that you want to create for yourself. Now I'd like to talk to you about some ways that we could lower the statistics of drunk driving. There are many organizations that you could get involved with to try to raise awareness. One is Mothers Against Drunk Driving, or MAD. Their mission is to stop drunk driving, support the victims of this violent crime, and prevent underage drinking. Since 1980, when it was founded, MAD has helped save thousands of lives along the way and provided support for many victims' families. Another way to prevent driving drunk is to plan ahead. If you know you're going to be drinking, then plan for a designated driver or a taxi. Every person is accountable for his or her own right to drink. Failure to treat this or any right responsibly has consequences. The person's right should be taken away when the failure to act responsibly endangers others. Drinking and driving is a recipe for disaster. People under the influence of alcohol cannot make clear decisions while driving on the road. This leads to a higher risk of driving accidents. Therefore, they should not drink and drive. And that is all I have.